is up, guys? It's Agent Blacksby, and in today's video I'll be giving you guys the class setups that I use for World War II. Now, a lot of these class setups have been built around my game style and the way that I play, and they have found them to be the most effective for me, so I just wanted to share them with you guys. So if you guys are excited, leave a like and let's get right into it. Now, like I said, the class setups are built around my game style, so you might switch some certain attachments around or use certain basic trainings depending on the way and play style that you like to play. But for the most part, these is just what I have found to be the most effective for me. I will have another video coming out for more beginners that might not have, the higher level guns that, it takes to level up, and just for those that are also effective classes, so when you're beginning the game, you can level up and rank up as quickly as possible. And so pretty much to start out with this video, I will be showing you guys the most used, class that I have for the ARs, and it would be the bar class setup. Now, this weapon is the Dude Up, and it is one of the variants that I have for the bar, and pretty much it just gives me extra XP. And not a lot, not too much, but that's pretty much what it does. And what I like to use on it, for the most part, for the basic training would be Primed, which is extra flinch, and, it will, not extra flinch, but it's less flinch when I get shot, and it has an extra attachment, And I pretty much run this for all of my AR classes, and almost pretty much all of my classes in general. I love Primed. I think that it's a great basic training that they have in the game. And for the secondary, I use pretty much just the machine pistol, and I'll use extended mags because it does have a pretty small clip for a high powered quote unquote secondary weapon. So that's what I use. I'll use extended mags for that, and then for my my lethal, I personally like the sticky bomb, but you guys can use a frag grenade or anything like that to uses that, or if you guys use a tactical or however you guys do it. So with that being said, for the bar I use grip, advanced rifling, and a reflex sight. Now, the reason why I use these attachments is because, one, it is a powerful gun, but sometimes it does shoot slow, so I will use rapid fire. And with rapid fire, if you want to use extended mags, depending on how your playstyle, maybe take off advanced rifling, you can. But I like advanced rifling because certain maps, for the bigger maps, just longer shots, and it'll be more effective. I use grip on almost all of my weapons just because there's always the recoil. The guns always shoot up to the right, so I like grip. And then I also have a reflex sight on it because certain sights for certain guns I don't necessarily like all of the time, and that's pretty much why I'll use those. So those are the ones I'll use for that. And then my second infantry class that I have is pretty much the exact same thing, but it's for the FG42, and that is the revised weapon variant for that. And again, I'll use reflex sight, advanced rifling, grip, and rapid fire. This gun got nerfed, so it is very slow, so I do like the rapid fire just to pick it up, and it is a very pawerful gun after that. And as you see, my basic training and my secondary are all pretty much just the same thing. I will use a sticky bomb on all of my for all of my lethals, and I'll have the machine pistol as my secondary for all of them. In basic training, it will be primed. Now, the third class that I have is actually an airborne division class, and it is my most used SMG. And again, the basic training is primed, like I said, and you're gonna hear me say it again. I love this one. It is used the most. It gives me the extra attachment, and I just love that. And then I'll again secondary with the machine pistol. Now, for this class, I have grip, I have extended mag, and then I also have advanced rifling. And the reason for this is because it doesn't shoot as far because it is an SMG, so I like to put advanced rifling on it. So in case that I am on a bigger map and I'm running around, I have somewhat of a chance against someone with an AR, someone with that is farther away running. And then again, grip because of the recoil, and then also extended mags because with an SMG I'm running around a lot, shooting a lot, and trying to get higher kill feeds and kill games and stuff like that. And I love this PPSH variant. It's the Thrive, and it is one of the best that is there. So that is what I use for that one. Now, the fourth one that I always use, and I also love this class setup a lot. It's the same thing with, again, the basic training and secondary and lethal. It is an airborne class division. It is the Sten. And this gun is one of my favorite guns to use. It's like the WAF and the Type 100 combined, but it's a lot more powerful gun. And this gun is actually you get during the Winter Siege event. Now I know that that's over with, so you can still end up getting it in supply drops. But as far as actually getting the gun, it is very, very, now will be even very more rare to get than it would be. But I just completed an special order to get that gun. And what I used on that one, again, is advanced rifling and grip. And then instead of extended mags, I actually used the FMJ, and you can kind of switch that out with whatever third attachment you guys want to use. But I just like more power because it does shoot fast. It has a very high fire rate. So with the FMJ, it will kill the enemies quicker, obviously, and stuff like that. So that is why I use those 3 attachments for this gun specifically, which is, I know it's a little bit different than my PPSH variant, but that is why I use it. And so that's pretty much my STEM class setup. And the next the next setup that I will have, I believe it is my mountain. Yes, it is my mountain class, and it is the Car 98. And this mountain class setup is definitely just all for sniping. I love sniping in this game. It is a very, very fun game to snipe on. Everyone's favorite map, Gustav Cannon, is sniper. It's a sniper's nest. So for this, I use the Car 98, and this certain I'd say sniper rifle is my favorite. It is quicker than the M19, and the M19 is a great sniper. It just takes longer to just really click onto an enemy, and it does have higher damage and higher range. But with the Car 98, if you put on weapon sway and ballistic and extended mags, you'll be okay with that. Now I do put lookout as my basic training because pretty much you can see defenders farther, so that is why I use that. And I also use, like I said, the ballistic, which is, it reduces the idle sway. And you also have sharpshooter, so that even increases it more to where you'll have a steady aim shot. And I also use extended mags just to get higher kill feeds and stuff like that. Now you can put on the FMJ to boost that damage rate to where it is an automatic one shot, one kill. And again, my secondary is still the same, and my lethal is still the same. Now, the next class that I use, my second to last class, is an armored class. And this is pretty much my, go crazy, sweaty, just really all out, hardcore class setup. Now, this one is armored, and it is with the Tommy gun. And this one, I use the reflex sight because the sight on this gun is not the best. For any of the variants really, and I'll use FMJ and I'll use grip because it has high fire rate, so I'll use the grip on that. And I'll use basic training. My basic training is primed, and then the reason why I use it on armor is because I'm immune to pretty much all tacticals, lethals, and stuff like that. And then on top of that, you put primed, and then you have less flinch when you get hit, so you're pretty much just Hulk going around trying to kill everybody. It's really fun to use. And then my next class that I have is my LMG class, and I do use the MG15, and I love this machine gun. It is my favorite one to use, and I put the reflex sight on it because, again, the sights aren't the best. I'll put FMJ, and I'll put rapid fire so I can just get the bullets out quicker and faster. And then you can't put extended mags, but you already have a lot of bullets in the round anyway, so I really don't use it. I mean, you can if you want. And then the secondary obviously is the same with the machine pistol and the extended mags on that. And then my lethal is always, again, is the sticky. So pretty much these are the class setups that I use for World War II. Now, like I said, you can interchange, switch, and do it the way that you can. These are the best ways that I have found for my gameplay to have the best effective KD ratio and win ratio that I can possibly get with these guns. Now, like I said, I will be having more videos coming out soon for class setups. So, like I said, leave a like and thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And with that being said, I'm out. Have a great night.